Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Let's jump in here. We have a new case.
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
The evidence and testimony we have heard, blah blah blah. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of tea.
No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw... I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Oh. Someone's been poisoned. Why wouldn't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned.
Boom. January 6th, 10:03 AM. Wright & Co. Law Officers. Ah. Start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Safari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to really eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Now, listen up, Wright. I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to...
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
A what? Well, Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay, thanks.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Haha, guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this.
What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it.
But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Oh shit. Someone's impersonating us. So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean...
A
phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Magazine clipping added to the court record.
So, what are you going to do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault. How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves?
I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Well, that's a way to start the new year. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? I didn't see if there was anything in the screen flash there because I was drinking tea. So we've got the detention centre and the criminal affairs department. January 6th, detention centre, visitors room. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? You put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Oh wait, Maggie Bird. I know that name. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. Yeah, I remember now. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquitted? Oh sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes. You'd better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Oh, at least she believes in us now. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations. Good name. Tribulations. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ah, guess the answer to my question is my phony. You could call him Phonix, right? Aha, aha, aha. If that comes up, I am going to end the video and just, I don't know, maybe end it all. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defence. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket. Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir, that's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two bed.
Oh?
And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. What if we present this? Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. That's how you know it's not the real Phoenix. Oh. I would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Oh no. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realise that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and so the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Look, you'd be surprised. How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realise he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, you're telling me. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defence attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert, since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it, just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Oh no. Bless her. Ah, Shin Eop is really going to pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Shin Eop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribien is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Okay, let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department first. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. It's been a while. I don't think we've been here yet in this game. I think last time we were here was probably the previous one. That's what I was saying. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention centre and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. I'm going to examine all the stuff in here. We probably are going to speed through this a bit. Must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humour, that's the key. He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That's one big tick mark. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yup, meet the pink badger. So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger. You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Oh, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He is glued to his computer screen. What? Nasty Mask turned up at the bank. What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career. Quit surfing the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, Things feel pretty tense in here. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. In which case, let's head to Tribien. Oh, that's very pink. I think I figured out why. I think Phoenix in the preview was in a maid outfit. I think I figured out why. We've got an imposter. Very cheery music and somewhat maximalist design. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is it with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello! Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. I'm assuming this is one Mr. Armstrong. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. Let's go. We found something already. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Oh, I missed the Parisian frocks line. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, I'd look stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? I think Maya would look weird in not Maya clothes. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Rip to Maya not being any Joe Schmo. She has lived in Coraine Village most of her life. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. Case in point. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Oh. God, the decor really is something in here. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jacques about French. Haha. Funny joke. I wonder if they have a saying in French about not knowing Jacques Merde. This table's set nicely, it just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dangnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I'm gonna call a Chekhov's gun in that. If Phoenix needs some sort of botany knowledge in either this or a future case, just know that I called it. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow, let me see. Huh? It's not white, it's not even snowing. Got you, I was only kidding, Maya. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? Okay, have we examined everything? I think most of it. Let's just double check back over here. Yeah, I think so. In that case... Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Guts and Brawn manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, with what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. Guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? That probably allows us to go to the Criminal Affairs Department now. It doesn't. Okay. That probably allows us to go back to Tribulations now. Yeah. January 6th, Tribulations. Ooh la la, bonjour. Welcome to la Tribulations. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh, wow. Okay. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant. That accent is not going to last very well, I can promise you that. Huh? Bienvenue. Oh no, my petit choulet. Huh? Me? Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, oh no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange of la neroli and la rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bathwater and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur? Who? Me? Look at that face, like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui oui. I will add la peppermint and la clarissage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you'll be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mais bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are la Phoenix Wright, no? Yes, you know me? Mais oui, oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Sineo. It looks like everyone to do with this case already knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impressions Zin Eop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. He is a character, Jesus. So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? No, that would be toi. No, no, no. Très bien is français. In English you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate leur cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I don't have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, pour le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am le chef, I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon, not morning this time. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill because of the poison in his coffee. That is Latches as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead. Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who's this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, it was here. I saw it. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were two people. Mais mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Mais bien sûr. Well, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now, who's the one making stuff up? Let's present the sports magazine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I saved for my kitchen. Okay. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking, perhaps? Ugh. Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui. So handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Okay, that hasn't unlocked anything else. So now we might be able to go to criminal affairs. Nope. Okay. And we have to get to Tribulations via detention center. Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. Yamon. Phoenix Wright, the best defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Cindy Off is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Right, is there anything new we can examine now? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic-like in these mags, Maya? Yeah, I'd look stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? That's added a bit new dialogue. Everything else, though, seems the same. We've done this one already. Yeah. Yeah, we've read this one as well. missed. That badge. Is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Oh. Chomp. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake. I said it was real. Oh, I know what we can do. Got some profiles, we can ask him about Maggie. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui, she was le suspect in la murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave to her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was la prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info stat. There we go. Figured out what I needed to do. Let me just have some tea. I am sure I'm going to regret giving this guy a very bad French accent. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oh, oui. I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Oh, we found a psyche lock already. It's a triple one, bloody hell. Psyche locks. No way. What are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? I could see the psyche locks. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time dans le parc. Le parc? Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind la restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Okay, so we can go to Vitamin Square. Oh, I see why it's called that. January 6th, Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa. He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Oh. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? I don't know what voice he's going to quite have yet. So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's got to hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations. Ca, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? Ha, that miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Gah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psyche lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Okay. I think we have to go back to Tribulations. See if there's anything new we can examine. Actually, we didn't examine stuff at the park, so we can do that too. Okay, there's nothing new we can examine here. Let's examine the park. Or Vitamin Square. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure, finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favourite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them? No. This place is so fruity. Me too. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favourites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. Get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. Hey look, pigeons. Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're grey, is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah! That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Job listings added to the court record. Hey, that's mine. Is that everything, I think? Seems that way. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about this? No, he can't. just double check stuff. No. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to give us anything else. Maybe the precinct is open now. Yeah, he's not giving us anything at all. In which case, let's head back to Tribulations, let's move on to the detention center, and let's move back to the precinct. Or the criminal affairs department. But we are probably going to finish up there. Damn it. We can check the detention center again real quick. Maggie. Oh, are you looking for some part-time work, Maya? Why don't you take a job at the restaurant? I bet Mr. Armstrong would hire you. Really? Me? It's pretty cool being a waitress, you know. And in the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. What secrets? You can't make it obvious, but just spy on him for a bit. You'll see. It's interesting. Wow, I can't wait to get my apron on now. Let's ask her about... Oh, we don't even have the profile of the other guy yet. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma too. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is a bit different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. It looks pretty cold out there on the streets. Peaceful though. It's nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. I was kind of hoping. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already has this table ready to go. Now if only the food in this place was edible. Do we know that it's not? I was kind of hoping we'd be able to find the Magatama. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with police tape. I guess it must still be under investigation. Which is weird if the trial has technically ended. It's a rack full of fashion magazines and they're all in French. Ugh, all the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf by the door. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Can Mr. Armstrong even get in there? And if he got in, could he get out again? Okay. I think we have to possibly move now. Oh, January 6th, detention center, visitors room. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. In which case, I'm going to go to the criminal affairs department and hopefully see a text box and then finish up there. Yippee! Let's save our game here. I'm going to call it there for now. I am very much going to regret giving Armstrong a French accent, but alas, these things must occur sometimes. If anyone French ends up watching this, I can only apologise. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I am going to finish up there. I'm actually recording this on the morning that it's going out. And I am leaving for holiday in a couple of hours, so I need to go and get this uploading and then start getting ready and stuff. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. There will probably not be an episode next week because obviously I'm on holiday, so I will get one ready for the week after when I'm back. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.